Alright, we see Scandinavia first, and then, depending, see a random roll for NevaMeter, possibly ran out of time, right? Thinking too much. No, don't know what's going on there. Had a random. A random for ban too, maybe just crazy. Been AFK for a minute? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Uh, nice picks though. Bohemian Romans, very nice. Italians, Japanese. Okay. Some infantry versus some archers here. Nice cav civs, archers, and some random stuff here for sure. And then yeah, we'll get into the game. Britons and Japanese for the first one.
Back here with perfect timing, I guess.
Yeah, well done. I had to quickly. I stopped it and restarted it because yeah, I got the what do you call it? The logo. I forgot about it.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So both of them
Yeah,
being
I'll see if I
nice.
can
Good luck. Have fun.
speed myself back up to you there.
Yeah. Put it at like 1:45, and I'll tell you when to start.
Yep. I think we're both at the same time frame now.
Okay.
Yep.
1:45, right?
Yep.
So I pause there. Okay. Three, two, one, click. Okay, I should be close enough. I'm at like
All
150,
right. Yeah.
51, 52. Hey, NevaMeter, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Hopefully, put on some good games here. It's round three, last game of the group stage. Which one would it be just for you, Never, or for both you guys? No, it would just be. It's round three, but I mean, we play our games out of order. I happen to play mine out of order. So we're seeing an interesting gen here too, right? They're pretty close to each other, not that far
Yeah. I mean,
apart.
a NevaMeter scout, so like basically touching red space.
Yeah, Neva already knows. Neva seen. And I don't
Oh yeah, that
think
goes.
that Kordimon happened to see it. No, not yet. Haven't scouted Neva. So which one do you prefer here, Kronk? The Britons or Japanese? Both of them are good infantry and good archers, really. I mean, the Britons have the advantage there, of course.
Yep. Well, I think with the Cav Archer play, that's a potential too, but Blue's
Yeah.
just a bit closer to water, I think, um, which might be fine. Japanese, cheaper mills, cheaper lumber camps, they can spread around a little bit more. I think with good walling, the Japanese have actually probably a better spot for my liking.
Yeah.
They can, as long as they wall in those front resources, I think they're in a fine spot.
I like both their bases for walling up, right? They can do an easy little circle. The basics that most people do these days.
Yeah. Or like this is the thing. Looking at the map for Blue's water gen, I see him putting down a dock right now, but he could have had it in between two shorefish. Could have had a shorefish on both sides with two different docks. Like that, those would have been
Oh,
perfect spots.
yeah, those
Yeah.
are really nice and close together.
Yeah. And even on the other side, like the entire way down, I've never seen so many shorefish so close together if you look to the top or to the left
Oh
there.
my gosh, 14. Well, a dozen, I guess, because two of them are by that chunk of ice. And if you look at the other side, not even close to that, there's like seven.
Yeah, I don't see as many
Wow.
deep fish spawned here, so I'm actually kind of a little bit worried if there is kind of a fish boom or something. If he keeps his wood for constant archer production, maybe spears, depending on what Japanese is going to go for.
Yeah, so four.
Because I wouldn't want
So,
him to make too many fishing ships.
yeah,
I
I
know if
think
you were Italians or something, you might pursue that a little bit too hard, but
the Japanese fish a lot faster too, so you even need less ships, actually, right?
yeah,
Um,
well, that would be for the other side there. That would be for red, and
yes.
his looks like a fairly even
Um,
spread. He's got
looking at it, I don't even think Neva needs to do it, because, yeah, like, there's no deep fish, really.
yeah. No, some spawns I think I had 6, 7 around my first stock the last game. Probably about 5 actually, which isn't too bad.
No, that's
But
nice.
the cheaper mills And there's quite a bit of space on Kordimon's side. NevaMeter has a fair bit of space too for probably second TC by that gold, by his back four gold.
Oh yeah.
Cheaper TCs for Britons too. Could put one right in between gold, stone, and a double wood line. Like, I think these are the spawn locations for both of them. I don't think are too bad.
No, they got some nice generations here. I kind of like a TC drop right there for Neva, right? They got the gold, the stone, two wood lines. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, Kordimon using the houses to kind of wall up a wood line rather than get a full secure location. He's just kind of
Yeah.
trying to do it early efficiency rather than late game
Ooh.
security.
I was gonna point out he, we had read Gordamon was accidentally putting the fishing ship on the other shore fish, and that's not what you want to do, right? You want to have it on the
Ooh,
other deep
yeah.
fish. But they corrected that, so that's a nice play. Good eye.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that's not too bad.
Do you
It's
know
always
the
nice to scout around with the first fishing ship so they don't accidentally, something spices up in early feudal.
Yeah, do
They
you
don't
know
accidentally start taking.
the numbers, Kronk, for how much slower it is? Because fishing ships on shorefish is a lot slower. That was a good play.
Yeah, lost to scout. I think it's something like
Classic.
only a quarter as fast. I think it's really, really, really slow. I think it's
Yeah,
only like a third to a quarter as fast.
yeah, the deep fish is super fast, but when you go to shore, they're pointless. Fishing boats are so
Yeah,
slow. And I don't think any Civ, I mean, the Japanese are faster, but still, it's not like any Civ really gives you a bonus where it's worth it. I
yeah.
do like
Well,
that
and
play,
also
though.
like,
Stealing that scout is boom, dead.
well, I think especially with that scout being dead, Nevermeter might look for like maybe a fast castle age because ooh, he's on shorefish with his fishing ship. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, and
Um,
speaking of,
Not that his
yeah,
deep fish are too close to that dock anyway, but
microing
he
needed,
went up
yeah.
on 24 vills versus the 21 of Cordomon's Japanese.
Hmm. I like
Who
how
hasn't
after
even
you
taken hunt yet.
had mentioned the walling, Kordimon started going the other way with it, right?
Oh, my
He's like,
scout dies so often. Yeah. Chat there.
it's like a signature move. Oh, that's not the best one to have, but it's also pretty cool. Ooh, I like that. I mean, obviously this is questionable because they can get in, but I would do this too. I'd probably put stone there or a shit ton of houses, but still, I like it. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, and
This isn't the nicest
Nevis
though.
Walling's not too bad here. Can always go to the water. I mean, I think that's secure enough. Both of their
Exactly.
fishing are not doing too well right now.
Nope, nope.
Nevis got idle
Second
fishing
dock.
ships, and Cordomon's fishing shorefish.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, those ice patches with shorefish are not fun.
No. And the game's like, hey, this is the closest thing. This must be fastest. It's like, no, it's not. Please don't go off that. This is a bit rough though. That's going to be an overchop soon. Very soon. So we're seeing an archer open
Uh,
from the Britons. Classic. Typical. Well
yeah, one
done.
thing to Nevis there is I wouldn't place the dock without a shorefish next to it. I think just moving a little bit further, maybe you'll correct that.
All
Let's
the way
see.
over here.
Nope, the Ville's just taking a terrible pathing. Yep.
Yeah, trying to make that deep fish better.
Yeah.
It's the first time where you weren't drunk, man. That's the best. Yeah. Well, see, maybe you should play more drunk then, because, like, look at this, right? That wall right there is the same size as this. That would have been a
Dealer
better choice, because
nerves.
that's a block off. You get the whole zone. One scout. Do we see extra scouts? No, we do see a stable from the Japanese player, which is interesting. I thought we'd just see a complete skirm archer off, quite frankly, and see who has the better
Yeah, I
micro.
was I was kind of expecting the same. I think Scandinavia, you do want a little bit of map control, and I
Mm-hmm.
think any kind of cav play is just going to help you out with that a lot more. Because you will either have to go for relics depending on the matchup, or you'll have to just get
Lazy.
good cliff positions. Good cliff positions and hill positions are sometimes crucial. It's not too bad on this map,
I
but
hope a castle gets placed on this.
the double stone in the middle here between the two bases closer to Kordimon would be that stone positioning if he's going to stick to scouts or infantry or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, the one is a little bit
That
bigger, so grab that one first. Kind of do a forward castle. right? If you drop a forward castle around here, if only, I mean, you get a Krapos, you could cram it in there, but you don't. Um,
Yeah, it looks
right?
like feudal play though, from Neva at least. Even though they're
Yes.
both on 1200 food, so
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they're not even. We see one scout. Oh no, castle and
yeah, yeah. I was.
blacksmith. Yeah, they're both going up fast here. Gonna click it in one, two, three. Uh,
Oh, there we go. Neva's up. Yeah.
Neva, I don't even know what to say to that really. Yeah, because it's my favorite Civ too. I never pick it anymore. It's one of my favorites. Uh, yeah, you should definitely use it more often then, instead of watching everyone else use it. Japanese? Is he going fucking Japanese knights? Dear God, please no. I
Is
hate it.
he? Oh,
I
I
hate
see the
that.
bloodlines. You can go double archery range though, and get the cav archers. So bloodlines for cav archers, the +1 bonus damage in
There's
casters,
not a
+2 in
single
Imperial.
archery range, but I do like that thinking.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
because
going
especially like you
knights.
see his gold there is triple almost. Neva's there, easy. Oh, double fire ship. Okay, I'm fine with that. I
Mm,
like that from Kordimon. Double fire ship. You can just patrol both sides of the water,
for now, I'd like
especially if you
to.
haven't walled to the edge of the map.
Yeah, for now, I'd like to see one, and then just have that one patrol and TC another dock. Because right now, you don't see anything, but that other fire ship, both of them are over here actually. He's going to attack. I
Oh
did
yes, okay.
not
I didn't
mention
see the
that,
dock
Neva.
there.
Thank you. So we actually have a little bit of a, I don't know what you call that, special background info here. Kordimon actually won their bracket of the Holy Jolly Christmas Cups. So Neva's in here trying to take down a champion. That is a lot of fishing ships. What are we looking at here? 14? That's probably more than enough unless you're going to start building traps.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, again, with the Japanese lumber camps, you can just spam those kind of around different wood lines and go for the fish traps. I
Oh
actually do think
my.
that that's reasonable. The faster fishing of Japanese, right?
Yeah. So we're going from fire galley to fire ship. We're going to have two of them come terrorize Neva. And Neva here is getting ready for an archer push, I think. He got 9 archers versus, yeah, a couple knights. I don't like the knight play from Japanese. That's just not traditional, but I
No.
guess whatever. It's a bit of a tricky play. The score difference here, we're looking at an 800 score difference. I bet that's just from the fishing ships because we see 10 more fishing ships and about 11 a whole thousand more res were collected.
Well, I suspect that him moving the villager down and also the scout movement, the vision range on Cordoman is just on red is just three-quarters of the map, whereas Neva really hasn't gone out of his base much here.
I mean that TC is not that far out, right? You can't even squish a for Cordoban. Neva has 3 TCs, not that far out either, but still with this TC here,
Yep.
that's not the best. I would have liked it one
And
square
when
away, just so you could put a farm here. But yeah,
Yeah, no, definitely the farm placement. I know I pay attention to that very,
yeah.
very much
Well,
so.
and it's not going to affect the efficiency for all 4 of these stone tiles. They're still going to be like just as efficient. It'll be like a 5% difference. It'd be nothing to matter, especially near your elo. You're not a 2K player.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you're right there, Neva. If you had
yeah.
just gone in and started harassing the gold here, that would have been nice. That's 2 tiles
Un,
away. Perfect. And the wood line too.
Unfortunately for Neva, he's got 9 villagers queued up in his main TC and then none in the other TCs. So that idle time was boosting
Mm-hmm.
pretty quickly there.
Yeah,
On
now
the
that
other hand,
they are tied
Cordoman's
up.
going for Town Watch and Wheelbarrow,
Ooh, a fourth
despite having
TC.
fishing ships. I don't know about going Wheelbarrow with fishing ships.
Yeah, it's not that important with only 40 vills at the moment. You could hold off and get a few more vills and other stuff out. It's always
Yeah,
tempting. Is that another? Oh, it's a market. I thought it was another fucking. Oh yeah, it always gets in your head like that, right, Neva? When you've played them previously, you know how good they can play. Yeah, or you watch it. So those archers are not walking to the best position. Yep, snipe, and that's good. Put in a choke point. Knights can't really do jack shit. Gonna get the best value you can for that, right? By using that little bit of a choke point there.
yeah. I don't see without any
Oh
armor
no.
there. the knight armor is just going to be so much more worthwhile than the
Yeah, and both of them are in. Ooh, I didn't
yeah.
know. I didn't see that. Okay, so that's smart. Obviously, Britons are going archers. Get the both armors first because that makes a big difference. What are we looking at here? Seven.
Oh, but deletes the
Oof.
stable. Oh, Kordimon deletes his one stable and then builds another stable on the other side with the.
And
Oh,
then
this is some
builds a workshop in the place
siege
of
box
said
shot.
stable. That is
Yeah,
questionable. Those tactics are
I
questionable.
I see a palisade destroyed right below it, so I suspect he meant to destroy that and destroyed his
Oh,
stable
fuck.
instead.
That happens
Oh,
too
that's not
often.
good.
So we
Yep.
do see the fire ships terrorizing. They won that, right? Completely destroyed
Yeah.
Neva's water. Gone. Neva owns
And the
both
cool
sides.
thing,
Or sorry,
fire
Kordimon
ships
owns
here,
both sides.
once they're upgraded, they do melee and pierce. So with their faster attack rate at 0.3 seconds, they're attacking about 3 times per second. They end up doing 2 damage every shot.
Cool.
So against that market that's really close to the water, it's going to go down quickly.
Yeah.
That could be a
Uh
blow if he needs to
oh, they're pretty tied for idle
reassess his
TC
eco.
still. It was like 2 minutes, a little bit
I
ago.
suspect it's Japanese inefficiency of the fishing ships coming in because they have to go so far and they're on shore fish, and
Oh
then
yeah,
just not enough farms as quickly to rebalance onto
yeah.
land
There
land
we go.
food
He's getting
eco.
back on the farms now. Probably noticed like what the heck's up with my food.
Oh, but the crossbows at the top getting caught by the knights.
Ooh, those knights have picked off a lot. There's a hole there, isn't there? Yep.
Yep, yep.
Tisk
Oh, it looked like they
tisk.
walked over the edge of the tiles there,
Yes.
the hill tiles.
Yeah, so apparently you have to actually wall a little further because that first section they got through somehow right here. I'm kind of that's very weird.
Yeah, I've not seen
Panic
that before. Maybe it was
Castle.
just a visual bug.
It might be a bit of visual, but it's capture age possibly too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but
Oh,
this castle,
Neva said
like
there's gonna
just
be a scene we can clip later. Hopefully we miss it.
making a base this compact, it hurts so much. It hurts so much. You're never gonna get the or the farming economy out.
No, and it just allows your opponent to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's something I'm actually guilty of a lot. You make it a little too compact, and then you lose real estate really quick, and your opponent can just come grab it.
Yeah, I think for a map like this, you want to find out. You want to use your early scout. Now, again, we'll have to remember that Neva lost his. But if you're able to get vision, just try and wall to the edge of the map. Depending, it's usually good to give yourself a nice corner, an extra 2 mill spots where you can farm later.
Yeah,
4 to 6 farms around each, maybe 8, and you're looking good.
yeah. We see these knights come in terrorizing, picking villies off. They've got good armor, so the
Uh,
TC doesn't even bother them really. Did we get the special upgrade yet for range? I don't think so, eh?
no, well, the idle TC times are coming in quite hard. I mean, I guess actually the Vil population just took a big dive, but he is on 4 TCs to reboom.
Hmm.
I'm curious at what the market trade is for. Yeah, food's pretty expensive right now.
I wouldn't mind. I like these knights over here keeping an eye, making sure nothing sneaks around. So right now, Kordimon's got this on lock.
Yeah.
We see some long bowmen starting to come out. Have we seen ballistics yet, though? I'm not sure.
No, no, I don't see any right yet. I see Fletching coming in. He might want to just grab some more territory with longer range castles here. He's still on stone at home, so close to 650, going for another one, I suspect.
I really hope that Neva didn't mean that these archers are gonna get splattered. That
Oof.
might be the clip they were hinting at. If he meant this game, then yeah, there might be a splatter coming up. Oh, they're going in.
Well, maybe he just likes archer says. We'll just have to see. Oh, but I see longbowmen here. Okay.
Yeah, they
Unique
can
unit's not too
snipe.
bad.
Longbowmen are great.
Yep.
They can snipe.
Yeah. And there's even the stone still sitting there, so that's
Hmm.
more choke points.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
okay,
Yeah.
close. He's tempting fate. We're gonna sit here and watch this. They got a little hurt.
I mean, given the amount of wood and gold that Neva has, I think you can actually pick up the unique tech. Just get one more range for all of your archers there.
Micro God, yeah, I love it, Neva. You're showing them this wood line though. Not the best efficiency. Yeah, is that Yalman, right? That's the name of it.
Yeoman, yeah.
Yeoman, yeah.
Basically the
So
same.
you pronounce it like a hick or the proper way, but yeah. So these guys are destroyed. Those knights, the Japanese knights are getting tons of value here. Although
Yeah.
Neva did catch up.
Kordimon got a good snipe with the castle on the palisade wall to get out of there very quickly.
Oh yeah. Well, he knocked him out of here too, right? Now Neva's even more squished back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same Vil count, but up to Imp. Up to Imp.
1 gold up to the north, 1 gold, and we see 2 stables down here on that gold. So yeah, Neva is really, this is it. This is what you got to fight with.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of splitting up the crossbows with the longbowmen. You kind of want those crossbows in front.
Ooh, yes.
Longbowmen are cheaper, but um, they've
They
got a
don't.
bit extra damage, so you kind of want them in the back.
Yeah, they don't fire as fast. I imagine these were supposed to just go over here and destroy some stuff, but then the house got deleted and the knights just came running over. Like, yeah.
Hmm. I'm not a fan of the staying in
Where'd
knights
those
here. Yeah,
archers
okay,
go?
I see a pike
Oh, there's
transition.
the
Going up
archers.
to Imp too.
The
Must have bought up.
archers are going for a sneaky sneak. Not sure what to do with the archers, eh, Neva? We see another castle coming down. The knights just don't even give a shit. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna come raid in, raid everything. Yeah,
Oh, deletes the.
pikes. Ooh.
There's only a couple of villagers. There's only 7 villas
Treb.
building that castle. If he gets up there, oh, that
I
mangonel is going to be scary.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
rusty caster here. We've got a Treb because Kordimon is an imp. He was so mean with you. Yeah, see, well, that's because you were afraid of him, so you let him bully you. Next time you've got to, smack him around. Yeah, right. We
I'm
got imp
suspecting a
here.
mangonel hit. Oh no. I'm surprised these mangonel hits haven't killed too many right off the bat. It's taking them some time.
That was a funny one though. The knight got killed by the Meganel. Oh, I totally did because they were running away. Those archers were like, "Fuck this!" So that killed that.
Desperation Phil's coming in though. Oof.
Clip the imp TC. Oh wait a minute, were
Oh,
you
that
almost up
was.
to imp?
Oh, you were. That it was the MTC.
Let me rewind this
I
really
thought you did
quick.
it in the back. That's not good. Yeah.
Oh no. The Treb started. The
Yeah, and the
archers
wood eco
tried to
can't even sell
block.
wood.
Oh, okay, yeah, that whole thing was an ouch moment.
Yeah,
Vils were hiding
messy.
inside. All is lost right there. That's an all is lost moment.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing Cataparuto come in, but that 33% extra fire
Emotional
rate for them just
damage.
means that's anything
Alright.
he's made is dead soon.
Yeah, we're gonna fast forward this a bit after that because it's looking pretty bad after that imp. Yeah, GG. Yeah, it was my imp TC. GG's called. Nice APM averages, 30 from both. Good hits. Let's check the stats real quick here.
Yeah, I don't have pro here, so I'll have to go off your.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine. So we got a pretty solid line from Kordimon here, right? Just nice and solid. I don't even know what the heck. What's the difference here? That's the military.
One's military pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the solid color here is the military, right? That was nice. They didn't really lose their military much. As for Neva, up and down. But of course, the knights, they take out the archers pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if the crossbow mass had been maintained, I think Kordimon might have lost it if he continued into the night production, the night spam. Just the cost of them having to make trebs afterwards, getting upgrades
Yeah.
for everything, getting the upgrades for Cataparuto. I think that's a bit expensive. It's not too bad, but
Yeah, is that the one that
it
makes
could have held
the
back. But just
Trebs fire faster?
yeah, I think it's they unpack and pack up faster.
Yeah,
And I
that
think
thing's
they fire
amazing,
quite a bit
man.
faster.
Yeah, they fire
Yeah.
stupid faster. Yeah, I know, same villager high and stuff here, so that was good. We're gonna go ahead and give that one to Kordimon. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly boot up the next one. Quit back. Game
Yes, this should be Lowlands, right?
2. Yes. Yeah, I know that was a good one there, Neva. Good pointing that out. Thank you. We would have missed that.
Yes.
We will pause this at. Oopsies, what's going on here? There we go. Pause that up. Pause at 11. So we got Lowland, Magyars for Kordimon coming in, Romans for Neva. NevaMeter, are you possibly a fan of the Men at Arms rush? I mean, I've seen Jurgen do it so many fucking times. Anytime I see someone on Romans, it's like, okay, is it a you pudding, Huang? Is it a Jurgen Men at Arm? Are you just playing them because they're fun? Are they good? You know, this game was
Given the lower
tough.
amounts of gold and how spread things are, I do kind of think that it's not a bad play
No,
necessarily. A lot of times people want to take a little bit of extra space. The
mm,
Roman kind of siege potential maybe on certain buildings. The berries are forward. It's a map dependent thing, and so
yeah,
maybe he'll scout a little bit early and check that out. That's his plan. But I'm at 11 seconds. I'm ready to go whenever you are.
never gone. So you're at 11, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, click, and we're
Okay.
in. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the Romans here. It's funny. Okay, so the Magyars get the attack for free right away, right? And then the
Yep.
Romans get extra defense. So one
For
upgrade
each one. Yeah.
neutralizes it.
Yeah, it more than neutralizes it since it doubles. So it's essentially
Exactly.
once you spend that 100 food for the armor, you're getting 2 armor for it.
Yeah. I do hope we see cav
So and
archers because the Romans have bad skirms. They have bad. The only thing they really get is scorpions to counter that, and then we get some amazing cav archers from the Magyars. So
yeah, given a super
really,
late game, like there's still a reasonable amount of stone. The most important thing is to save your castles, I think, because you also have Magyar Hussar, and
mm-hmm.
Magyar Hussar get bonus versus siege. So
Yes.
I think it's +5 in Castle Age, and then for the elite version, it's +8. So they're going to take down almost any siege. If you're against, I think, Bohemian unique unit, they're going to take those down quickly. But it's one of those things where you might not expect it. You think siege is going to counter that Hussar spam, and it's going to counter that those cav archers. But the range of the cav archers, if he just kites or
Yep.
if he goes Magyar Hussar, can counter those scorpions easy. I think
Yeah.
3 shot,
The
4 shot.
longer it
Yeah.
goes, the better it's looking for the Magyars. The Romans are going to have a lot more explosive power with the extra armor.
Yep, and that eco bonus of 5%. If he's efficient with his fills, I think
It's one of
there's
the
a good
games you
chance for
go
him there
bang
too
and that's
early
it.
on.
Yeah, well, you got two people who overthink and talk and stuff here, so we're going to analyze the shit out of a
You go
game.
bang and that's
Oh yeah, watch, the game will be over at like 18 minutes.
it.
Just a horrible game. We're just over analyzing the shit out of it and it's done right away. It's like, well, that wasn't really push. I really
Well, it's
hope that's
it's.
not what happens in the Magyars because you know how the
I would
scout
just
spam
think we
is.
know when to be afraid.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
you're Neva's good at losing his scout again. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm quite
Boar
cautious.
pulling.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 more hits. You got it right into the TC. That's nice though.
A little cracked
I
out
think I'll run
using the scout to do it.
scout.
Gotta say, man, you are high on life. Using the fucking scout to do it. My God. You're MBL like enthusiast? Because I know he loves using his scouts to lame people's.
I mean, with those forward berries, I'd almost be tempted to put a mill back there and just take the 4 deer and take the boar
Oh,
back there.
I
Just a
love
little
it
bit
when
of.
it's like that. Oh, you hadn't found any food in the beginning. Yeah, I guess it's pretty bad right now.
Ah, yes.
The sheep, yeah, two right there. I did notice that actually. There was two over here you didn't get till later, and two more over here. Hey Vid, hey Doze. My boar with the scout. That's why you had to do it with the scout, because you were hurt, and the boar was like way over here. Yeah. No, the herdables are weird on lowland sometimes. You'll get them pretty far out.
Hmm. And I've the number of times these small woodlines in the back have cornered off 4 of them,
Yeah,
like the 4 deer here. It's not too bad, but if that were an L shape,
yeah.
you're almost not getting that around
Well, the nice thing is, like you
unless half
said,
of your
right?
APM's
That
on them.
mill up front here, once he's out and he's just harvesting berries, he can sneak an extra 4 deer in. Potentially 8, because that's not that far.
Yeah, I guess for the other ones, I mean, you
Yes,
don't really have
dozer.
anything else to do with your scout as Romans anyway. It's if oh yeah, and we see the militia.
Housed. Pride is not in the chat quite yet. He's still streaming, I believe, but he housed you. Just kidding, this is recording. He was watching you the other day. Yeah, after this dozer, there'll be a live game.
Yeah, live cast. What time's that starting again?
Uh,
21 GMT, is that it?
about an hour and a half, so we're doing pretty good right now.
Yep, that's good.
It's been on track. We don't see barracks on the way to feudal, but I still don't see a barracks. That's what I mean, right? Is the barracks gonna get dropped right away? Lots of wood there. Barracks is already
Yeah, he went
up.
up for the 20 up for the Magyars there, which isn't too bad. If we can see a barracks out of him, he could probably even go his own counter militia
Yeah.
because you're going to get that +1 and before the men at arms militia from Romans. But you never know when they're going up. Oh, he's already on farms. Yeah, that food economy is not
It hasn't
solid
been
right
doing the
now.
best. The deer are getting pushed in.
Yeah.
Still missing the 2 sheep, right? Missed 4 of the sheep off the start. Happened to find 2 of them over here, but no, still missing 2 on the berries already. 2. Those are slow. Let's see the Franks. See the wall
Maybe
up
he's going to pick
going.
up the bear in the middle. He'll pick up the bears in the middle and bring them to his base. I
Oh,
see one militia grabbing one on
I
the right
would
side there.
love that.
There's another one over on the side here. Oh, he stops.
Right? The militia and the scout, they run around and grab all the bears. Fuck, dude, that would be the funniest thing ever.
Right
Especially
on the
because
wood
Neva
line,
likes
yeah.
to get drunk, so I would be laughing my ass off imagining that Neva's just buzzed up, has a scout and a militia, doing the old Russian bear lure.
Oh, he's Nevis still. I think he's clicked up, but it's behind a Ville. An entire feudal age behind. Won't get there
Yeah.
until
No,
12 minutes and a
we
half.
totally believe you there, Neva, with our being 2 sheep over here and the 2 sheep I seen you grab over here. Yeah, we totally believe you had to use your scout, otherwise it would have been screwed. Getting the walls up now though. Yep, stable instantly. We see these guys just chilling though. They're waiting. Look at these guys. They're like, yeah, let's get them, boss.
Well, and the berries in the back. Not even the militia can do anything right now.
No,
Oh, underneath TCs
bad. Run. Oh, dodging.
and behind the militia.
Yep.
Oh, can stop the boar pull, but so far behind on food so
Yeah,
far.
this is not a good fight right here.
Yeah. Even the Magyars has both feudal ecotechs.
Never.
Yeah.
We'll
So
do a quick
overthinking in the
rewind
start
at
was
the end,
confirmed.
okay? Well, actually, you can just jump right to the end. Yeah, so those militia are dead. Scouts are taking them out. Obviously, the scouts have more health. They have the extra attack. Militia are essentially a villager. They're not very good.
It could switch over with these walls here. I mean, some of the villagers on the outside of the berry bushes, but that should be gone soon. Kind of
Yeah.
wall up and just go for a fast castle. I mean, in the ideal position, he's got
Yeah.
400 wood. Yeah.
Well, especially against the
Oh,
Magyars when
stone.
they already beat you up to feudal and they've got scouts pumping out because you've seen your little push die.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
Oh
stone's
no, yeah,
there
we'll
for
jump
though.
back there, Neva. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and you can drop out, get the 1 armor upgrade and then get the spears, right? That's not bad. That's an alright thing to do, and just fast castle it.
Yeah, the third barracks, the second barracks, that's okay.
Ooh, yeah,
I get
definitely not
I get
3
the
that
upgrades
early.
first though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get the upgrades first with the
yeah, because you don't even have the eco to pump out of all 3 of them, right? So a
yeah.
little ambitious, but I like the pen for the berries. Make it a nice farm here, man.
That
Like,
is beautiful.
look at that. Just picture that. How picturesque is this? Shrek pops out of here. Fiona up there. Donkey comes waddling out. All that fun shit.
We just need a little stream to go by and
Actually, yeah.
go down that hill.
And then Kordimon will do us a favor and come drop the castle right here. That's Lord Farquaad's. We like, yeah. Well, I'm a enthusiast of the sim building, the base building, being a sim builder. I fucking love that shit. I'm playing Settlers, one of the old Settlers lately, just so I can do little roads and stuff. Are we gonna see? Okay, we're getting on the stone here. Kordimon is probably thinking, like you said, wants the castle, wants that special unit, right? It's the same as a Hussar, but you can get it in Castle Age, and I mean it's better against siege. So
Yeah, the problem with having the 3 barracks though is that all that wood, along with all of this walling, means you don't have it, and you need to make farms too, of course.
yeah, that's
You're
just
not,
it.
you don't have a market, you don't have a blacksmith,
No, that's
none of
just
that
it,
stuff.
right? The one would have been good because you could have built a market and 3 farms, or a market and the blacksmith, and then kept trickling farms. So
Well,
yeah,
Cordomon's had 7 vills idle for I think like 30 seconds plus now. His idle eco's gone up a couple percent already.
yeah, I'll have to
Tells
add
him
that eventually there, Jurgen. Maybe I'll do that for another stream. I'm still pretty much a noob. I haven't even done a cast in forever. But we
yes.
have finally built the camp. That's what was going on, I think, Kronk. The idols was this wood camp. They were on the
Yeah,
berries and they went idle, and then over here we see
and he hasn't gone
35
on this
vills
to gold
and
yet.
wheelbarrow. I can't say much because I'll do the same, but only if I'm doing like an arena fast castle.
Yeah, the rewall
Full
here.
tryhard meta. How is
I'm not a
three barracks
huge
as
fan of
meta?
just heal that.
Sorry, Kronk, to cut you off, but Neva in chat's like, oh, I played full tryhard meta here. I'd like to know the explanation. Till mid 25.
I've
Okay,
done
yeah.
this. I mean, right now you could be using those 3 spears. I'd delete one of your forward palisade walls and just snipe one of the scout cab there.
Yeah, just waiting for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Don't have to let the scout cab get a free house.
I think there's a
They,
good clip. I actually won't ruin it right now because Neo's gonna cast mine and full Busty's game there tomorrow. But there's an interesting clip there involving Spearman and getting a lucky shot. Yeah, I agree with you there, Jurgen. The Romans have tons of power. They can really explode here, and
yeah.
Jurgen loves them.
Unfortunately, that house dying means that he's been housed now, so his idle time's jumping up. Cordamon, I
Ooh,
guess, apparently too.
and he has to build another house because he's gonna be
His
housed
idle
right away
eco's already
again.
bigger. Yep.
Yes.
Has to build that market. He's been having enough for castle for about a minute and a half now.
Yeah. I mean, I like the stockpiling, so you can drop extra TCs and farms and stuff in other buildings. But at the same time,
Yeah.
just you're already ahead. Yeah, see, look, now your opponent gets to castle same time as you, and their eco's looking pretty sweet too. It looks like Cordimon's getting kind of compact, don't you know? Like, don't you know what I
I see
mean?
the sheep given back there though. Maybe he's using these as there's 2 sheep by the mill in front of Neva's base.
A
Maybe
smiley
those are
face and a
Trojan
thank
sheep.
you.
Yep, Trojan sheep.
The Trojan sheep,
Pretty
yeah.
similar uptimes. Switching
Well,
into men at arms. I
do
don't know
we?
about long swordsman there. If he goes spears with it, I guess maybe. But if he
Yeah.
switches to cav archer production,
Yeah,
I
see,
would be
that's
really
just
worried.
it. It's a bad matchup, quite frankly. I think the Magyars with their really great cav and those Hussars having, the extra damage against siege is a pretty hard matchup. But these sheep right
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
do we know if Cordimon's American? Are these like stuffed full of C4? Gonna sneak in the C4 sheep. That's what that is. And Neva left 2 deer. See, that's almost 300 food for free.
Uh,
Anytime there's free stuff, doesn't matter what age you're in, it's always good to get it. Even this 200 here. That's 500 food. That's a lot of units, right? Any source you can get.
yeah, there's still 2 deer in the back too for Neva there. He's got a little bit extra going on, but the thing is, the Magyars has been building up stone this whole time, so I'm kind of suspecting a forward castle. It
Yeah.
might not go well if because castle time for Neva's quicker here. If he gets up to long swords with
Oh, is this it? Is this the cargo line?
all 4 upgrades,
That's
I would be
6.
scared about a castle drop.
Those 6 could be it. 6 is an alright number to do a castle drop, but no, it's a TC.
Yeah, oh, it's
Especially when you
easy.
have scouts running about. But that TC might even see trouble here. Hopefully these men at arms get some value. And I guess Neva has a point. These he can't eat them. That's an insult. Having those sheep sent back. So see right here. No, don't be distracted. That's what he wants. Keep going the same path. No, yeah, right here. Come on, do it. Yes, 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 yes.
Like even a castle can't stand up to
Preemptive.
that because they're going to be men at arms into long swords, and you can even like he's got 3 barracks, so he can get squires,
Mm-hmm.
he can get arson, he
Yep.
could finish up supplies and gambeson all at the same time.
Yeah, I'd
finish up
like
the
to see.
upgrades.
This might be some crazy shit here. Well, this is a
Yeah,
bang
there's
game. He said it's a you play it and you go bang. So I like the army coming out here, to defend it. Be ready. We see a lot of eco upgrades and the iron casting. So Kordimon, well, it's free, obviously, duh. But
yeah. I'm not a fan of how much stone built Cordimon's built up. It might save him here. He could throw down a castle behind that barracks, repair the barracks. Oh, but he's just gonna house wall.
yeah, no, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're right
Oh, and
there,
his one
Neva.
fill is just dancing.
Just barely missed coming over here, but I guess you wouldn't be able to do much because they quick walled it in anyways. And same for him, right? Cordimon's missing your shit. So what's gonna happen here?
Yeah, there's some spears there, which if they don't get focused, can do some bonus damage. But
So
yeah,
see, what happens to that horse though? If you don't kill the horse, can that long swordsman hop on the horse and it's a knight now? This game needs to have some
they're the
mechanics
closest
added.
ones.
Yeah, so that's the power of the Romans right there with their armors. If that chainmail had come in a second earlier, I'm willing to bet that like no units would have died there at all. Yeah, Cordymon's got good defense. He's got good responsibility, like very fast, extra houses, making sure that you ain't getting anywhere unless you have ranged units.
Yeah, but there's the
Defensive
castle. I
castle.
mean, the castle. I kind of think if you place it on the front there. Oh yeah, and it would have countered the siege workshop. Yeah,
Yep.
because you've taken your stone, you might have wanted that castle in the front, right where those first couple of houses were placed, so that you could
Hmm.
defend your stone there. You could continue getting that stone secured.
Yes. I mean, they both
But we'll
got pretty
see
good
the idle time.
positions. Yeah, they got two TCs here, right? A couple of Villies just chilling, didn't finish that. No one's grabbing relics, that's fine. It's a panicky game. It's a lot of pressure. We're gonna see a castle potentially.
Yeah, just another 100 stone. Mangonel production has started. That's I think that's even going to hit the TC from behind those house walls.
It
And without any
should,
knights
right
on the
there.
field, you're not killing that
No.
too quickly.
This is a nice castle right here. Taking away that first initial one, right? That's the one with the gold on it. That's the big. Well, they both have gold. I'm a fucking idiot. But still,
Yeah.
this
I
is
was going to say they've
gonna
got TCs
die.
in the on the low ground.
And those villagers are gonna go to war. They
Are
got
blocked
axes.
in.
No, they can walk under the TC.
Oh, he's going to tower. Oh, I don't like that heat. If he had ranged
Uh,
upgrades, if he had
take
fletching
the
and bodkin
vills.
arrow,
Send the boys. Nah, that's way too far. So yeah, if the TC's over or the TC, if the castle's over 50%, don't even bother. I think Neva might just. This is turning the tide fast. Neva has put so much pressure. Cordymon's like, I don't even want to play this game anymore.
yeah.
Right? Take out that
No, this
evil,
looks like a
evil
streamer
market.
friend trying to play Magyar's. He's a little bit indecisive, goes into nights a little bit slower. Like the eco upgrades for Kordimon have been fantastic this game. He got them right away in feudal,
Yeah.
and I personally like that on Magyar's. You want
Yep.
as much food as possible.
Yep. Yep.
Um, and the counter siege workshop's great too, but when you don't have the front line, starting into Scorps, okay.
Well, look at the abilities now. We've got 20
Yeah, I
lead
was gonna
with
say the
Neva.
ability's huge.
Neva came back with a vengeance this time. These guys just drop a TC right here. That's not bad. Stone, wood, food, you know. You kind of got a post. You stop him from coming. That's a good spot right there. Ooh, here
Yeah,
comes
well,
the
there's just a
Hussars.
Mangonel trade in Kordimon's base. See what the Scorps can do. Oh, we started
Mm-hmm.
Magyar Hussar production.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So even though the score makes it seem close, I feel like Neva is in a much, much better position right now. And remember, it's the
oh yeah,
Romans. That
yeah,
65 vills is closer to 80 with their
yeah.
extra
5%
5%.
increase.
Yeah, and with this point, right, he does have wheelbarrow and stuff like that. So it's honestly almost closer to 80 vills, I'd be willing to say. 75 for sure.
Yeah, and it looks like he's probably just going to go for kind of a castle, just constantly castle whatever TCs he possibly can. He's got a second TC on the low ground on stone. Not
Yeah.
even worried about gold. You don't need to worry about gold when your units cost 20 gold
Hmm.
apiece.
And we do see a TC over there by the stone. I like it. So until we see military buildings, right now, I'm thinking that, yeah, it's going to be a castle up and go imp game for Kordimon. Well, Neva is continuously trying to put pressure on, it looks like.
Yeah, I think his food eco is just going to be into Vills and Mega Hussars potentially, and then
Yeah.
just have a couple extra castles for those trebs if he gets up there. But We'll see. He's got the gold for it, but
Yeah.
not enough food eco. You
N-
can't be making military and 2 TC Ville production off of 13 farms.
No, Neva here made a good point, right? With all the extra farms that they have. They have only 2 minutes and 20 seconds idle TC. Huge difference there in idle TC time. You know, this is looking really good from Neva. Is
Yeah.
that another TC? It is a fourth one. Fuck, just put a fifth one down right here. Why don't you? I wouldn't mind a castle drop coming in on this TC and do the exact same thing you did to this one, right? Move a Centaurian or two over here because you know he doesn't have much army, and then drop a castle there. Like you already did it once. Do it again. That'd be so cool. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, the Centurions are going to win
Hey
any
Neo.
cav fight right now anyway. I mean, he doesn't have the upgrades for them, but they're
Yeah.
pretty much guaranteed to win the cav fight against any type of Hussar. So,
Oh
and then
yes.
they're just going to destroy the siege, and then it allows your infantry in.
Yep.
So if he keeps up with double
Neva has
castle
been doing
production,
great this time, Neo. Yeah, and with the Centaurian, make those long swordmen move a bit faster. It's just the pikes slowing this down. If the pikes weren't in this bunch, they would move a little bit faster. Because those Centaurians are generals, right? Or not generals, I'm a fucking idiot. Sergeants, essentially. Look at
oh,
that.
the Mangonel snipe. If he had just went under castle fire,
Yep, the Centaurian's just
castle
going to town. Mangonel's
yeah.
gone, Scorpion's gone, Long Swordman's gonna come in.
The
I'm
Mega
really like.
Sahar have a bit extra damage, so
Oh,
it's nice.
oh,
Oh, he's under
oh,
TC
oh,
and
oh, oh,
castle
what's going
fire.
on? Is
So
this a Villy fight? No
castle
fucking
kill.
way you're doing a
Oh
Villy
damn!
fight. Villy fight! Yeah! Okay, this is
Can't get the
perfect.
hits
I
though.
love villager fights. Micro, 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 micro. He's doing it. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
Oh, he's got a
Piss him
long
off.
sword in there, so
Yeah,
that's going to be easy killings.
we need the
Easy peasy.
Centaurians here. Is this gonna... Oh my god, this is beautiful. I love it. I love Villy fights. Keep shanking. No, it's gonna go up. Ah. Well, that was good, good effort. I love it. That's getting hit by that Mangonel now.
And the siege workshop might go down. He's got 4 scorpions. What is
Yeah.
this?
So, while I
What
was
is?
talking about Neva putting a castle here, that's what happened to Neva.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Villagers are going
Neva's
down.
keeping true. He's got a nice setup here. The look of a university, a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
castles protecting TCs. It's nice for your sim brain, Sim City brain.
Yes. Just build further back in here now. Grab another TC back here and another castle. You're sitting 102 vills, a 40 villager lead with the Romans again. So this
Yeah.
is, yeah, quite a few villagers more. That's at least 10 to 15 more villagers. Probably 15 almost.
Ooh, Kordimon's still got like 16 vills or 15 and 14 in that castle that he just had the fight at. So he's got half of his eco, a quarter of his eco gone. It's not good.
18 villagers, yeah. Just paused.
Yeah.
So with that fight, this is more like 100 and this is about 100 to 40. Oh man, that's bad. Okay, so yeah, the ecos is rolling in. Imp's on the way. Imp's nowhere near possible for Kordimon. And
No, he's double castling with Mega Hussar though, so it's like he can counter trebs, but
yes.
the moment those 3 barracks start to make stuff,
Yeah. Well, it's still
I
two
don't see
castles to
much.
two castles. I mean, I'd
Yep,
like to
yep, for
see
Centurions.
I'd like to see a lot more from Kordimon here, especially after last game. Like Neva's sitting pretty right now. Neva can just go ahead and now you want to pop a couple extra barracks, right? And just pump them out.
No, he's had a beautiful game.
Eco's looking pretty balanced. It's not bad.
Recognized his militia didn't do anything, stayed at home, just reboomed up,
Mm-hmm.
and
And these
took
guys are gonna
control
try and
after
get
that
value,
with a push.
but all the value's here. There's just
The
80
Magyar
vills in the
Hussars
middle
need to
here.
start hitting these palisade walls, though.
There's only 20 vills in there. That's not even that much to get raided, you know what I mean? And with the barracks just being right there, just put your
You
barracks
could
as,
just produce pikemen.
yeah, put your
Yeah.
spawn point inside, make new ones there. But right now, we need to see military buildings from both these players. There's not really many at all for military
Yeah,
buildings.
all of this, it's 24 wood.
Oh,
It's 25. I think he's just looking at making castles, but it's 24 on wood for Kordimon. If he just made mills, just keep going Magyar Hussar. He's getting stone for a third castle. Magyar Hussars are really not that bad. They're not that bad at all. I would just say you've got a feudal fight or a castle to fight this.
yeah, okay, we got to point that out real quick. NevaMeter was walling up here, and they snuck in.
Oh yeah, well I was just watching that, but it didn't seem like they got that much done. Mostly Iliko, I don't think too
Yeah,
many
I was
Vilcos.
looking over on the right side in the middle. So there is more barracks coming up. Neva is starting to get relics.
Another TC.
Awesome. Yeah, the more
Yep, good.
TCs,
More
the
barracks, more
merrier.
barracks.
Some people don't make enough. We
I
see a trickle treb though. Bad idea.
Oh, we've got him from Kordimon. He does have Bod Canero, so I mean, if
Yeah.
he continues on having a couple of gold piles, he can go Cav Archer still. Like you can still go Cav Archers plus Mega Hussar and stay in Castle Age. It's not the best, obviously, because you're missing your unique tech,
Yes.
but you
Oh
can't pop into
no.
them just to be able to take
You
out those
knew
long
that was
swords.
there. What are you doing?
The
No.
Mangonel, oh no.
Sacrifice.
And he's even got 3 Mega
And then
Hussars
this
taking out
one's
the
on
other
the
trap.
fucking hill. Oh no. And these guys are ready to pounce on it. No, that hurts.
I
Oh,
gotta say, I love your position, Neva, but Kordimon's a man after my own heart using the Megas like this.
yes.
He was a little bit slow to start,
We
but
need Cav Archers though to be a true Magyars player. And
yeah,
there's always a hole. For most people, there's always a hole. But yeah, when you have your Trebs, protect them. Your army's not with the Trebs. That's a big no-no.
yep.
We're still seeing a nice eco lead here. It's kind of slowly closing. Um, Kordimon, has the extra TCs out and about. Hopefully, should grab a relic here. Did build the monastery.
Oh, nice. Pulls those 4 pikemen. Ooh, oh,
Look at
he's
this.
taking hits.
This is a good
Pulled them
use of
into
all that
castle
extra wood,
range.
right? I was wondering, as okay, you had a lot of extra wood. You got equal wood to food villagers almost, which you don't usually need unless you're making archers or like scorps and shit. Good use of it though. You're making trebs, and that was a
Yeah.
why you could have probably won that. Oh no, they're all injured and they're fully healed, so never mind. I take that back. Please kill that this time. Yes, and they're picking them off. So these are almost like a halberdier right now with like the armors and shit wise.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, then what you want to do with the Mega Hussars is there was a couple of groups of long swordsmen, then there were pikemen. You want to just take those out as soon as possible. And
Yeah.
then especially with
Oh,
I
nice.
think switch into foodie come more, build more stables. You had about 1,000 wood with
Oh yeah.
Megas. You just go more scout cav to raid, Mega Hussars to kill siege, and cav archers to obviously snipe pikemen. He's
Yeah.
got the attack upgrades, but I think it's just a little bit too late for the transition. Not enough eco still.
Yeah. I
But I
mean,
think it was a good showing from both players back and forth
it's a full
to an
melee
extent.
game here. The Cav Archers would have made a huge difference here. And there's the Halberdier. So see what I mean? The
He's looking
Halberdier,
at mangonels, and it just won't do it.
the
Oh,
Hal
he's got the archery range switch now a bit.
the Help gets 5 more health, no more armor, and like what, one more or 2 more attack. So that's what I meant by almost when they were in Pike. Because yeah,
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. The four pierce armor melee armor is
it's the same.
yeah. I think you only get 5 extra
Since
HP as Hal. Do you not?
yes,
That
it is only
it's not
5.
that amazing.
No, I mean Champions is only 10 extra health. In the long run in team games and stuff, it can make a difference. But right now we're seeing a
A
Halberdier
Hal
raid.
push.
Woot woot. mm, the snipe, the trebuchet snipe. Yeah, no, look at the top right now. This is pretty much all in hands of Neva. They're
Yeah.
like, look at the map. It's just crawling with blue ants. There's no red ants. Red is dead. Red is hiding. Red is gone. It's double the
Ooh, and he's
eco.
making skirms out of the archer ranges, not
Mm.
cav archers. Doesn't have the gold for them, I guess.
And Legionnaires coming in. This is looking fantastic for Neva.
Yeah, GG. There we
Yep.
go.
Great play by Neva. Once again, they're both sitting at an average of 30. That's nice to see. Very nice to see. Take a quick look at the statistics here. Oopsies. Get that one to Neva.
Yeah, just a little bit slower start. If you can hold off with Magyars, you can get yourself into a better position. But I think just dropping the ball on that push should have just put down a castle really quickly. If
Yeah.
he needed to defend his gold, it's like yes, okay, you can just wall up around the gold. You've already got one secured on the low ground. But it was a great push by Neva, nonetheless. It was a
Yeah.
good push. Forced a
So
lot out of
75 villager high too. Neva didn't let him get over 75 vills.
yeah. Neva wants you to see the first 3 to 4 minutes.
Yes.
You were one hit away, I think.
And we
You
can
were
do that
one hit
right
away,
here.
Neva.
Doesn't that do it? No? Okay, 1 second, Neva. Um, yes, right? Restart. Okay, restart. Badoom. Okay. We just want to watch Neva here. Sorry, 1 sec.
Oh, I don't think you can spectate, see his perspective in Capture Age just in the regular game there.
We can do this.
Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna watch here. We're just watching the first 4 minutes. Do you meant like your view of jumping around, Neva? Because I can go to the other screen too.
To see the panic in his movements.
That's what I was thinking. Or did you just
Yeah.
mean the like the darkness? Because right now, right, you can only see the two.
Yeah. He does see the other sheep. He sees one of the sheep beside the house. Maybe he's a little bit too focused.
Yeah, so we got 6 here. Okay, they're eating that other sheep. Okay, perfect. The one's going over. That's good. This guy's gonna do a bit of scouting, trying to help. Oh my god, and the sheep's right there. No way. Okay, so there's the 2 sheep. Okay, building the lumber camp. Oh my god, about to eat that sheep. Yeah, that's about to disappear. This is not a good. This is congrats on the win, obviously, over this horrible start. This is yeah, it was hidden right there. You know, like yeah, no. And then that sheep couldn't find anything. They're about to eat this. This is coming in, right? Yeah, this is like, oh, bait, rush it in, right? Yeah, good idea. Good thinking. And no boars either, eh, guys? No deer, no boars in all of this searched. I'd be losing my mind and I would send a villager here, be like, oh, there's gotta be sheep there. Okay, so we're sheep's down to 70
Yo,
now.
the scout's going over his own search path there. Should just go against the edge of the wall. But
Oh, see,
I mean,
found the boar.
yeah.
So this is what he does. Quick thinking. Says, fuck it, I'm doing this. I got no time. I'm doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad at all,
But just
actually.
take
Because the
just take one
villagers,
off of lumber there is yeah.
that too. Just take one of the lumber villas off and send it over, and then have more villagers go to lumber. But with the scout being right there, I mean, I really don't mind it. Like, that's actually pretty good quick thinking.
It's not like a Roman scout. Like if this were the Magyar player doing it, I wouldn't want to do that. You're losing out on HP of a scout that gets +1 damage. I wouldn't want to do that. But with the Romans, who cares? Who
Yeah.
cares?
Oh, fuck.
Keep it
Screw
low.
the
If it's
scouts
one
and
HP, it
Romans.
can still scout the map.
Yeah, see, and then finds the other sheep, and it starts to
The
add
other
up a bit
deer.
more. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. No, I think that was actually quite a good, and that shows the quick thinking Neva had, right? Like, who's gonna even think to risk using their scout and actually make the pull? Most people would have fucked it up and just clicked their scout, and the boar around here would have went back because the scout would have got too
One,
far away.
I'm happy to add more thinking to it, and I'll just say it on Neva's behalf that it's the 5% faster gather rate on the sheep. It was a double-edged sword here.
Yep.
It made it too quick.
Yeah, no, still quick though because yeah, didn't lose much for efficiency and whatnot. Like the villagers weren't really idle at all, right? We're looking at 0 to 1 for idle TCs at the start here. This is pretty good.
Yeah, no,
Okay, I will go ahead and get the other
it was
one.
a slow feudal, but a good comeback. Good comeback. I really like game two compared to game one. There, there's
Yes. Uh,
a few problems here and there, but I think both players made good choices.
Crater Lake was game 3, eh?
Yeah,
Spectate.
we've got
Good old
Sicilians and
Crater Lake.
Italians. It's a nice matchup.
Ooh, we got an
I'll pause it at
ugly.
around 10 seconds.
Yeah, we got an ugly map gem though. It's Arabia looking. There's sand
Oh, I thought you
everywhere.
meant ugly there. Okay, I thought you
Dude,
meant.
what is this? There's 8 deer or 8 deer. There's 8 lions crammed on the peninsula. Are these
Yeah, that's what
fucking?
you're supposed to have.
Are
You're
these
supposed to have
walruses?
it, but they're not. They're not between the two gold, which is the only thing I've seen before. And usually they're supposed to be what? Alligators, crocodiles?
Crocodiles, because I was calling them
We'll get
alligators.
Kyerson in here to tell us.
I was calling them alligators, and he's like, they're fucking crocodiles. Game says so.
Crocodiles.
We're seeing a lot of nice Crater Lake maps, and a lot of shitty Mediterranean for anyone who still has games to play that's watching or gonna watch this. Crater Lake
Like
is actually pretty
this
good.
isn't a terrible map, Jen. I'm liking the position of the island. It's not too far from one player and too close to the other.
Yeah.
It's really not bad.
Ooh, that's bad though. 2 stones for Neva as the Sicilians are gone, so that kind of gets rid of your. Hey, I'm gonna do a donjon rush, right? Both your stones are walled out. That sucks. That's the problem with
Yeah,
Crater Lake sometimes. Because look at this. Available,
yeah.
available. Luckily, there's no food over here, right? The boar's here, the boar's here. These are hurtable. But
He's got his
both
four
of the
sheep in the back.
stone.
When he's got his four sheep in the back, and you're mostly going to be on fish, so like fish and water. So when
Yeah.
it comes to building the TCs, especially as the Sicilians, there could be a TC put down right there
Yeah.
for those two easy stones.
Well, there's more land over here,
You
but we'll
also
get
start
going
with
here.
100 extra stone too, right?
Yeah,
So
let's get this going actually though, and then we can keep
yep,
talking about it. So
in
you're at
10
12
seconds.
seconds.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got game 3 here, 111, perfect. Um, yeah, I like there's a lot more land for Neva. You know, just chop all this wood down, and you don't even need to do that. Just cram a wonder right in here. Shove it right in that
uh,
corner. There's a perfect 4 tile little spot right here. Just cram it in there, and then just make a shit ton of
the
defenses.
the only crap thing about it is if they were able to take that cliff, they're going to be doing that extra 25% bonus damage because it's down cliff. That's the only problem. If there were no lip on that
Mm,
cliff there, it would be perfect.
yeah, you could have a treb right there.
Yeah.
Okay, we are seeing.
Oh, but he's got his four sheep in the back. Kordimon's got sheep, finds boar and deer. That's nice.
Say you pudding. Yeah. And these hills kind of mess the TC drops. I mean, you can put one right here or like, I don't think you can put one right there actually because of that.
Yeah, I know. Neva can't fit one on top of that back hill
Nah,
there.
the sheep just fucked with that scout. Oh, that was pleasing. Could retask of the lumber camp. I don't even bother to do that. These guys are doing shit I don't even do, and they're fucking. I'm in gold apparently, so. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a bit more on food because of the deer push early. I think there was a bit more on food, but yeah, they're
Yes.
both on 4 fills on lumber right now. That's not bad. Keep your 6 fills working on food. No real idle TC time. And I think the relic spawns are really even this game, which isn't really always a huge matter on a map like this, but it's nice. Monks can always start countering ships. It's almost like a night swap. You swap
Yeah.
a fire ship, you get one too close to the land, and
Well, the reason I picked this map is because right now you get nice gens where you can just put a shit ton of palisades in here and just cram
yeah.
it full and
Once
then make
those
it a water
lumber
game.
once those lumber lines go down too, you can fit like barracks along the edge of the map, and they can't be hit by galleys sometimes, depending on the width of the sides.
Oh yeah.
And like that's if you break through, you have an extra route through.
So I'm not 100%
You're
sure.
making another front.
Are these sheep supposed to belong to people or are these just extra sheeps?
That's I've never seen this before, but I was just watching cast, so I'm actually not sure. Like
It happened on my
Quartermon's
game
missed one to the left side.
and I've seen it happen on other games. There's extra sheep. Are they like
Oh,
supposed to
scout fight.
be designated? Oh, scouts fight. Scouts
Yeah,
fighting.
oh, Quartermon's got it. Yeah, never finds a hill. That's all
Oh, you
right.
guys are buddies now? That's perfect. Quickly pushes the ostrich back in. I mean, I think you're supposed to put another lumber camp when you get this many vills. Personally, I don't give a shit. Power to you, Cordimon. I do the same. Same with you here. Wait, yeah, that's a house. Same with you here, Neva. I do the same thing. Fuck efficiency.
The moment you make, well, I was going to say if he had just went around the corner for Neva and put it in that little pocket, he could have would have made some vills inefficient, but much more lumber spread
If
from a single lumber
only
camp.
Kordimon had noticed when Walden Neva scout. Sorry, Neva. I find those funny. Few fishing. So right now it's just the traditional, boom it up, get to the next stage.
Yeah, and even though they both
Pretty
got
on
out of the sea
par.
time now, it's about the same
Oh yeah, no,
number of
they're they're
fishing ships.
they're right on par with each other. The resources collected are pretty close. It's like 70 difference right here.
Yeah.
It's just timing for that. They're basically neck and neck here. Yeah, neck and neck. They're pretty, yeah.
Oh, we'll see if the scout gets housed in. No. Oh, right beside the TC. Yeah. Okay.
Giedzo.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Neva. Good to see.
Neva always loses the scout to the TC apparently.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what to speculate either person could be trying to do here. On water, the Italians are a bit better, aren't they? They get extra armor or something like that.
Yeah, the Sicilians I think are just mostly that transport ship bonus, if I'm not mistaken. They're cheaper, so like you can do some funky stuff with that in terms of landings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if you sneak around the island there, throw in 5 archers, snap on a wood line, maybe find a pocket.
Yeah.
Something like that, and then retake water once their wood economy is down. But Kordimon hasn't looked too far, so he's now on shorefish with 4 fishing ships, 5.
Pretty close up times. Not far enough. They're close enough. It's not going to be an issue here. I'm thinking we're going to see a fast castle from both here, though, because we see gold getting picked.
Yeah, I'm seeing the 3 on gold for Neva so far makes me think that probably the 45 gold, the increased gold of fire ships. Okay, we tasked one off. But he's still only on 1 dock.
Walling up, though, right?
Okay, nice.
On these maps, especially your opponent doesn't have a lot of stuff, just go wall the shit out of this. Especially on this elo, not to be rude or anything, but I know I got away with it a lot at this elo. Just send like a vill to each side, just wall the shit out of it, or 2 vills to each side, and just wall the shit out of these spots. Because then they have to go water if they're going to go land. They've got to break through here. Huge advantage, right? They can come all the way up to here, build shit, and push you right away.
There is the inefficiency though of like those 2 vills walking for so long.
It's 2
so
vills.
It can hurt you.
I didn't say it was perfect, Kronk.
No, but
it's actually probably a horrible strat, but I still pull it off. I did it against my opponent at 1400. People don't think of it, man. You can get away with a lot of shit, and people don't even like punish you. We see 2 galleys, 2 docks, 3 docks. Galley war coming up. Galley and fire galley war coming up.
Yeah, you generally want 1 fire galley, but it depends. You got to scout those docks.
I go full fire galleys.
Yeah, the scout cav from Kordimon, if you were able to have seen like that Neva hadn't gone up on the you might lose these fishing.
Well,
if you scout those, if you keep those scouts alive and you get in there and have constant vision, you can see what the enemy's going for.
Yeah. Well, as Neva said here, you should have went for the donjons, but honestly, Neva, you couldn't have, right? Like that, it would have been cool if you could have, but I mean, you got kind of fucked here with the generation.
You're gonna lose out on the fishing eco anyway. Like the donjons will never hit. You'll have to go into the range upgrade. So much food for Kordimon though. 1200.
No,
1200 at 30.
This map you really want like Byzantines. You want to fight a water strong Sith. Vikings, something that's strong on water because
I personally think the Berber is actually on a map like this because your ship's moving faster. I'm hoping I'm not making a mistake there, but I'm pretty sure the 10% moving ships go for galleys, wall up the sides of the map there, and then
Yeah, no, exactly.
You
Wall
can't
the
do
sides
galley
up and make
micro.
it a water fight. So the things with the Berbers, right? They're a really good pick for Mediterranean right now, I think, because you can
Hmm.
go heavy on land too, and they have a lot of good land bonuses, and they get a decent water bonus, right? Ships moving faster is pretty fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
and then the Deville's moving faster too. If you want to do
yes,
something on the sides, like if you've won water
yeah.
and you know that they're kind of walled on one side, you can get around the other side easily.
This
But
looks like a
no, I
loss
think
on
Sicilian
water for Neva.
transport ships. I
Those fires just make it tougher for them.
Yeah,
And the thing is,
I
though,
I
Neva,
actually think a demo ship here is probably the best option.
it would be fun to see.
Yeah, because
I
if
I
you're
use
controlling fire
demos.
galleys,
I use demos a shit ton of my games. You'll like watching Neo's cast tomorrow. I made a stupid. I think there was just some dumb games, but they were a lot of fun. Full Bus is a cool dude. Neva just said though that they've never played water before, a little bit
water
ago.
before.
So quite frankly, this is good for like never playing water at all and not being used to it at all. This is
Well, I mean,
not bad.
his
The
eco's
farms,
way more balanced, way more balanced. 23 on wood when you're going for water
yes.
versus 15 on wood and 10 on food,
Oh
which
yeah,
includes the fishing ships. But 1400 food, you got to make use of that.
Kordimon only has the extra food because his fishing ships didn't die and had a few extra, right?
Yep.
Otherwise, they're pretty much the same. It's not like Kordimon has tons of farms. No, it's just the little bit of extra speed to getting the water navy out made the difference.
Yeah.
Archers
Well, it
for
looks like
archers for Vietnamese. That's a
feels
good
like
way
my
to put
archers.
it. I think that's a good way to put it, man, because it's just a pain in the ass with that setup. A mirror match, yeah. I like this though. Fuck the fight. Let's get rid of these fishing ships at least, right? That's not a bad idea because especially
He
with
doesn't
him.
know Cordoman has 1400 food. That's the thing.
Yeah, at this point, it's not that effective because of the stockpile, but at the same time,
Yeah.
that's his only source of food, so it kind of is a good idea. Um,
Ooh, but don't want to lose those
no,
before your reinforcements arrive.
exactly.
A good thing Neva is box formation. If you're all right with formations, box formation
Really,
usually works nicely with a lot of your, yeah. It just
box.
helps them glide together. You can switch between box and
That's good
line.
to know.
Yeah,
So also to remind
but
everyone
we're
that's
seeing more
watching,
fires out of.
after this, in about 45 minutes or so, Vid and Monk are going to be playing a live match, and we're going to be doing that one too. Oh, it was your first in a tournament as well. Interesting. It's not that bad. You just got to add some fire ships for their fire ships, and yeah, I mean, you're getting housed there.
Yeah,
Mm,
galleys are a little bit easier to micro than the war galleys than when you get the
farms.
upgrade in Castle Age. But oh, he's got 7 in Q though. 7 in
Yeah.
Q out of 3 docks. It's a lot of wood that you
Uh
could be
huh.
making farms with.
So the nice thing, that horse
Are you
collar
going to be able
upgrade.
to last?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just yawning because the
Yeah.
edibles. Um, the fucking farms for the Sicilians are fantastic though because we see the horse collar come in and that's what an extra 100 food that most people get. So you get horse collar and
Yeah,
you're pretty much good for the game with Sicilians. Like honestly, don't bother with the other ones.
well,
Well,
he doesn't
plow,
have it
but
yet. I suspect you probably haven't played with Sicilians too much either, Neva. It is best to just get that horse color going
mm-hmm.
with Sicilians because isn't it 120%? So it'd be 75 plus 75 plus another 25%, I think. So 15, like
Yeah, so it's almost full
165 extra
100.
food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy, man. Because then you then like after you get plow, you don't even need to bother with the last one. And they do get crop rotation, I think. Like Sicilians get the craziest
yeah,
farms, man.
yeah. No, if you get taken off water, if you have the space in the back of your map,
Mm-hmm.
like he does here, uh, you're actually fine on
So
farms.
micro in like shit. Galleys are a different thing to micro though. I mean, I was good at it for a while, but pathing the last couple months I've given up on it. Uh, the shitty thing is, right? The extra Halberg Cavalier is a beautiful play, but then there's Italians. So yeah, I kind of think long game the Italians have the better civ for this map.
I think the sergeants too
Yeah,
would be like the main way because you're gonna get 8 pierce armor with that, and if I'm not mistaken, Genoese crossbowmen still have 10 damage, so it's the
yeah,
same as the regular crossbows. So you're only doing 2 damage to fully upgraded,
yeah, and
and if Sicilians control water,
they don't get any bonus damage against infantry because well they do get some, but they don't get much because of that new nerf. So yeah, no, I mean, yeah. If you play into them though, yeah, like you kind of got to go for an infantry battle. I would say skirms and sergeants, yeah, and just rush them with that and see what happens.
Yeah, like the Italians do have the better water, in the sense like they both have similar. It's only slightly the, the Italians don't get heavy demo ship, but they do get elite cannon galleon,
Mm-hmm.
and that's more what I worry about. That extra +2 range on their attack, plus getting
Mm,
siege engineers. That can oftentimes make the difference.
here we go.
But Italians do
Boom.
miss siege engineers, so it's not as bad. Oh, he's
Oh,
repaired those galleys up too, which is perfect.
yeah,
But
but the
you're an
problem,
age behind.
it don't matter. These fire ships
Oh, the
alone
Armada.
could clear this Armada, yeah.
Yeah. He's even got them in spread formation to look more menacing.
I know I love coming in the spread formation like parade.
Oh, he's got 10 galleys in queue.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
oh,
So in this case, Neva, I'd get those fishing ships in front and just snipe as many fire ships as possible.
yeah.
That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. If you just keep running and you're going to
Oh,
upgrade, that's
there's
fine.
Vid.
But
Yeah, see, that's just it, Vid. The Italians have a much, yeah. Yeah, and in late game, I
yeah,
just
they just.
personally like I like the Sicilians a lot, but personally I like the Italians' position a lot better for late game with what they get,
Well,
all
being
the
able to
choke points
upgrade
and
to each
stuff.
age for cheaper is already going to help. It's already helped him out so much
Oh yeah,
already.
that too.
Yeah.
The guy, he could drop fucking 3 castles, man. He won't even drop one. What is this guy doing? Is he saving all that stone to go over here? I want to see someone get eaten
Well,
by
you
these
do
lions.
realize Cordomon's also long distance stone mining. Look at his stone mine.
It is really far, eh?
Much less efficiency, but
Well,
just had the
everyone,
better kind of general eco.
everyone was here. So everyone that's just joining too, if anyone's missing it, stone here for Kordimon, and here's the stone for Neva. Not really fair, quite frankly. Could have been a re if they had noticed it. Cause I mean, could it be? Cause that's kind of bullshit.
I
I'm not,
mean,
I'm not qualified to give out re's, but I think that's fucked up. Cause that's not fair. Both of them?
uh, yeah, I mean, it is an open map on the top. Like, I don't know how specific the organizers would want to be with that, but
Yeah, true enough.
it does just require, like, if you built a mining camp there, you put a little bit of house wall here, house wall there, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, Neva. It was a civ win. You did your best, buddy. It was a civ win. That's what the problem was.
Oh, the demo ships. This is nice. This
I
is
like the
nice.
demos though.
Oh, that's so nice.
First one to think
Like,
of the
it's a lot
demos.
of damage, but
Yeah, first one to think of the demos. Yeah, Armenians is a good civ for water because when in doubt, you can just go with the
the
fucking
demos.
yeah. So Neva's better on open maps with Sicilians. Noted.
Did you not choose this map though? Because I was gonna say, or maybe it was his home map, and then the last map was
Hey, Kordimon! Welcome, welcome,
yes.
welcome, welcome. I'd have to double check whose home map it was, but I mean either way, still good play by both. Especially knowing that Neva is not water experienced and Kordimon is fantastic apparently.
Well, you can definitely
Welcome
see
by
that that's
Kordimon.
probably the case, given the like. Look at the idle eco time; it's almost a quarter of. I mean,
Ooh,
Cordovan has two TCs, so it is a little bit harder, and he's working on fishing eco, which has been knocked back and forth. But I mean, the 2400 stone.
yeah. Was all of that a misclick? Those 16 vills going over here was that a misclick?
They finished mining the gold and then just had something else to mine, which was stone, which he had vision of. So they just went just like fishing ships going to short fish. His village just walked over to stone and he never noticed.
No, no, no. They didn't go to the stone. They're going along the shore. Yeah, Neva. What was that? Because I see a dock all the way over here.
Oh, Neva there. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were looking at Cordamon there for his stone.
Oh no, 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 no. For that, yeah.
No, they're just basic villas, so they're actually building. He's trying to build a dock up there,
Yeah, I
so it
know. We got
attracts the
time. You
building.
guys might as
Yeah.
well. If you got time yourselves, come on by. We got plenty of time.